It is time for Local Compass with Antietam World Travel Services. I'm here with Alexandra and Kelly. Kelly is from Royal Caribbean, our local rep. Had I known, I should have booked with you directly.
Well, she cannot.
Yes, I know. Kelly is business development for Royal Caribbean, working with Antietam World Travel Service.
Yes.
This is one reason why we like having you guys, because you work locally.
Yes.
All right. So, Alexandra, tell us a little bit about cruising.
Well, first of all, I think it's a great value. Whether you're a couple, you're a honeymooner, whether you're family. With Royal Caribbean, primarily, I think it's a great family cruise line because of what they offer. It is great for grandparents. We do a lot of generational travel where grandparents are taking their children and grandchildren on a vacation, and they can actually have activities for all level of ages, from little ones all the way up to teenagers, and even for the adults, the dancing, the shows, the nice dining. So it's a wonderful way, and also very inclusive and very carefree, because there's not a lot of planning you have to do ahead of time.
That's what I love about Royal Caribbean. It's the only cruise line we travel with. I love the app. I love being able to check to see what's happening. I like that there's not a lot of planning, because who likes a vacation where every minute is planned, but you can do what you want to do when you want to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it too, because if you think about when a family travels within a 7-day period, how your mood changes, different things you want. You might not want on day one, but you're going to want like 5 days later. And there's something for everything, every mood, every age group on board our ships. And it's a true vacation, especially for parents, because all you have to do is pack. We have everything else planned for you, activities, food, and then obviously cleaning.
Yeah. I love that for sure. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I was going to say too, it's probably one of the only few vacations where you can have more than one destination. So if you've never been to the Caribbean, or you say, well, I don't know if I want to fly 5 hours to get to an island or something, you can experience certain islands in 1 week.
Yes, you can.
And then you can say, this was my favorite. I want to go back and spend a week there or a few days there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, because there's nothing worse than going somewhere and not liking it and being stuck there for 7 days. So it's a great way to, again, experience multiple places and only packing and unpacking one time.
Yes, I love that. I love that. And we actually picked our itinerary specifically because I had never been to St. Martin or St. Thomas, and this particular Royal Caribbean cruise went there. And so now I get to experience those places.
That's wonderful. It's exciting.
Yeah, very exciting. So having you locally, what does that do for travel agents like Alexandra?
So it's just local support. So we work with them. This is one of our premier agencies, and we just have a good relationship with them where if they need help with anything at all, they just reach out to us and we help them.
Yeah, I had no idea there were people like you locally. That's really nice. Yeah. Nice to know.
Yeah, and it's wonderful too, because we get training firsthand. If there's something new, we get to experience ship tours if they're local. So we can go to them and experience a new ship if we have not sailed on that. But it's just the support of having somebody, if there is something that we need help with, whether it's a cabin assignment or a special request for a client, to be able to call somebody. And Kelly has done a wonderful job. We've been with them. She's been here, I don't know.
Almost 11 years.
Yeah, I was just going to say, I think so. And, she has an inside support. So even if she's traveling or on the road, we still have somebody else that can contact us and help us. So it's been really, really wonderful.
I mean, that's really the leg up, right? That is really what you guys offer that other people cannot, is that inside knowledge and information, and, making sure that if you can take care of the guests, you're doing it.
Yeah.
That's really great.
And Royal Caribbean is also one of our virtuoso preferred cruise lines. So we actually have a special amenity for anybody that books a balcony or suite that you cannot get direct, that is added.
Nice.
And then sometimes we also have what they call blocked sailings, which actually gives us discounts because they are booked early, and so they're lower than the regular rates that are on the books.
We like that too. And that's when we talked about, I think, that it's never too early to plan for cruise, especially. Like you can book those a couple years out, you know.
Right. Yeah.
Although I could never wait 2 years for a cruise.
Yeah.
So that's too long. But it's great because you might get some of those opportunities for sure. What about any new ships for? I mean, Royal has
so many new ships
loaded in the market.
Very, very exciting. Yeah, we just recently, obviously, Icon of the Seas came out. Right on the heels of it came Utopia of the Seas. And then next year, we're going to welcome Star of the Seas, which is going to be Icon of the Seas sister ship.
Oh, wow.
So really excited about the fleet is growing. The ships are amazing. Great destinations. We have a private destination called Perfect Day at Coco Cay.
Yeah.
Award-winning, spectacular. In 2025, we're going to be opening up the Royal Beach Club in the Bahamas. So that's going to be 17 acres of an amazing beach experience. And then in 2026, we're doing the same thing in Cozumel, opening a Royal Beach Club there. So there's so much new, amazing destinations.
Now, that's one thing that makes it great to go back to someplace you've been before. When you have something new like that, it makes it like, okay, we'll go to Cozumel again, you know, well, to see that sort of stuff. That's very cool. Yeah, that's very exciting. What is the one thing you love about Royal Caribbean the most?
I love that there's something for everyone.
Yeah.
I love the entertainment. We're award-winning entertainment. So we've got ice skating shows, aqua shows, Broadway licensed shows. As far as onboard activities, we have a flow rider, which is a surf simulator.
I definitely have I watch it all the time, but I still have not been daring enough to get on that.
I love
watching the people try.
We have an iFly simulator, which is a skydiving simulator. We've got bumpers, cars, roller skating, basketball, sport court. So just depending upon the ship that you're on, depends.
The last cruise, I think we did the zip line.
Yeah, we have zip lining as well. Yeah,
really very cool.
Yeah,
loved it. And I do agree. There is definitely something for everyone. We took our teenagers, I think, the last time when we did the zip line, and now they're all adults, which is nice too because we can take them along with that.
And we have adult-only areas on our ship, and so we don't only feed into the family market. We also have area for adults as well as an elevated cruising experience in our suites. So we've got that luxury experience as well as the bandit round. So it is a great multi-gen.
Yeah. You have specialty restaurants for somebody who does not want to eat in the main dining room. The spas are wonderful on the ships. That's always a really nice treat for anybody. And I think just the entertainment that is even driven for families as well as adults. There's something for everybody.
Yeah, I think it is entertaining. And again, I do love the fact that if you wanted to kind of stay busy and do stuff all the time, you can, but you really don't have to. And there's still other things to enjoy at your own pace, which is really great.
Yeah, and we've definitely checked all the boxes on board for all the different experiences. We have an award-winning Adventure Ocean program also, which is our kids club.
Yes.
Which all the counselors are autism-friendly certified. Which is huge.
Wow.
Yeah.
Somebody mentioned, okay, that's great. Yeah.
And our counselors on board are really well trained. Yeah. They all have 4-year degrees in either education or entertainment, and they also have to have experience with the age group they're assigned to.
Okay.
So we take it very seriously on board. Kids have a great time. I've heard a lot of parents have a hard time getting the kids out of the kids club in order to come to dinner.
Yeah.
But speaking of dinner, we have something called My Family Time Dining, which I think is huge, a huge asset. And what that is, they work hand in hand with Adventure Ocean. So our wait staff inside the dining rooms know that your kids are part of Adventure Ocean. So we fast pass or kind of like fast move their meals. So 45 minutes in, they're done eating. You as a parent can stay and complete your dinner at a nice leisurely pace. And then they go up to the kids club if that's anything they want to do.
Amazing, right? I have kids again.
I know. Really.
I can remember when we did a Mediterranean cruise, not with Royal, before. That was a pain. You just have to try to finagle. You're trying to enjoy a meal, and you're running your kids and trying to get them in and out. Yeah, that's all right.
Even at home, you're like,
right? Yeah, for sure.
So, we bring that experience on board that kind of elevates the whole experience for the families and the parents.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, we love Royal Caribbean, but you got to get it through Antietam World Travel Service because then everything from the minute you leave your home until you're back home and
Right.
taken care of. All your transfers, your hotel before, your hotel up, making sure you get to the ship on time.
Correct.
Now, they can't help you when you're in port. Don't ever be too late for the ship, or you're going to be on one of those TikToks where people are running down the pier to try to get back to their ship. But Alexandra and the team at Antietam World Travel Service can make sure every single thing is taken care of from start to finish.
Yeah, we take care of airfare. We offer travel insurance, and we have different ways we can work with the cruise line and provide airfare, but we can also do it independently through our agency if somebody has a specific airline or has specific requirements that cannot be done by the cruise line. But we can do the transfers, so there's so much that can be done ahead of time. We have a staff that has been on many, many cruises. We have a cruise agent that does mostly cruises, and then some of us have been on 12, 15 different cruise lines over the years. So we do know the ships and we do know the activities, and we can really cater to the client to make sure that they have the best experience and the best cruise line for their vacation.
Yeah.
It's a seamless experience.
Yeah.
And that's what you want when you're vacationing.
Yeah, absolutely. And if I could just figure out how to get to my room more quickly, it usually takes me about 2 or 3 days to figure out where I am on the ship and how to get to my room. But other than that, it's still fun.
Yeah.
Fun excursion.
Well, and with the apps, it's a little bit easier now because
We have the wayfinders on board. Yeah, it tells you where you are and how to get to where you're going.
I love that.
Yeah,
Yes, that's excellent. All right, we want to thank Kelly from Royal Caribbean and, of course, Alexandra from Antietam World Travel Service. This is your local compass, your travel tips every month from Antietam World Travel Service.